Hey, Flora. So, guess what? David told me something interesting about you. He said you're married to a farmer. Can you believe that?
Wait, what? What are you talking about, Ariel?
I really hope he was just joking because, come on, you're way too intelligent to end up with a simple farmer. I mean, you graduated from Cornell University. You're so well educated. You work for a big corporation, right?
Hold on a second. Why are you suddenly asking me all these questions? And yes, it's true. I am married to a farmer. But what's wrong with that?
Seriously? No way! I mean, you went to one of the leading universities out there. How did you end up marrying a simple farmer? I always looked up to you as a woman of substance. I never expected you to make such a seemingly stupid choice.
Oh, really?
I just don't get it, Flora. I thought we were on the same page, both being career-oriented individuals. I can't understand why you wouldn't take full advantage of your academic opportunities.
Ariel, listen to me. I don't think my education was a waste. You know I majored in agricultural science, right?
Agricultural science? Seriously?
Yes. I chose to study agricultural science because I wanted to work in the agriculture industry. That's how I met my husband, the farmer. I made a decision, and I'm genuinely happy with it.
You've got to be kidding me. You actually majored in agricultural sciences? At Cornell? Did you spend the entire time playing in the dirt?
It sounds like you have some bias against farmers. Let me tell you, agricultural sciences are incredibly interesting and important.
I guess I didn't know you as well as I thought. I always considered you to be smart and brilliant. I mean, they say Cornell University is full of geniuses and freaks. Looks like you fall into the latter category.
Oh my God.
By the way, did you hear that David and I are engaged?
Yes, I did. You're getting married on paper this month. And then there's a ceremony later this year, right?
Exactly. Well, I think it's best if we put some distance between us.
Distance? What are you talking about?
I still can't wrap my head around why you chose to marry a farmer. It's like your brain took a vacation or something. Anyway, I don't think we can hang out like we used to.
Wait, hold on a minute. What did you just say?
I mean, I love being around intelligent and smart people like myself, but I just can't stand weirdos or people who make what I perceive as stupid choices. So yeah, I think it's best if we go our separate ways. Catch you later, I guess?
Hey sis, what's going on? Ariel told me she wants to keep some distance between you. What the heck happened?
Oh man, did she spill the beans to you too?
Yeah, but she was being all cryptic about it. Whenever I asked her what was going on, she just said, "We'll never understand each other." I have no clue what's going on between you two. I thought maybe you had a big argument or something.
It's not even that, David. It's like she straight up hates me for some reason. She can't accept the fact that I married a farmer.
Wait, you're telling me she doesn't like what he does for a living?
Yup, that's exactly it. I mean, sure, I have a university degree and all, but that doesn't mean I can't marry a farmer. But in her mind, I'm some kind of idiot for doing so. She said things like, "I thought you were career-oriented like me. I don't get it." And she even had the audacity to say, "I can't be friends with anybody who doesn't take advantage of their academic opportunities."
What the? Seriously? That's just ridiculous. So she's looking down on farmers, huh?
Oh, you have no idea, David. Some people might make fun of farmers or have their misconceptions, but I've never met anyone who hates farmers as much as she does. To her, farmers are just weirdos who like to play in the dirt.
I'm really sorry, sis. I don't even know how to describe her at this point. She's so proud of being well educated and career minded. But sometimes that pride can turn into condescension towards others.
Sometimes is an understatement, considering what she said to me.
Look, I'm really sorry about all this. I don't mean to make excuses for her, but remember the other day when I told you she started looking for another job? Well, it's not going so smoothly for her.
Oh, so she hasn't found a job yet?
No, she's been trying to find something that perfectly aligns with her qualifications and skills without making any compromises. And because of that, she's been feeling frustrated and upset at home lately. I'm guessing that's why she took it out on you.
Ah, I see. So, for her, it's crazy that I don't work for some big fancy company, even though I'm well educated.
Yeah, something like that. But regardless of her frustrations, it's absolutely wrong to look down on someone's profession like that. I'm really sorry about what she said, sis. Let me apologize on her behalf.
David, you don't need to apologize to me. By the way, I've already transferred the money to you for your wedding. Just make sure you check your account later.
Sis, you're sending me money even after the way she treated you? That's really generous of you. But hey, a promise is a promise, right? And it's just a part of being your big brother. Thanks, sis. Having said that, we really need to do something about her before the wedding. Not everyone shares the same values, and just because we'll be sisters-in-law doesn't mean we have to be best friends.
You know, it really doesn't feel good to be treated like this.
I totally get it, Ariel, and I'll work on it. I promise. I have a feeling she'll find a new job soon, and once things settle down, I'll talk to her about her behavior.
Okay, I'll leave it up to you. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm starting to think she might not even invite me to the wedding ceremony.
Nah, that would be just too silly. I can't see her going that far. Alright then, sis. I'll catch you later. Say hi to your hubby for me.
Hi, Flora. Regarding our upcoming wedding, you can't come. We've decided not to invite you.
What?
I thought about many things for the ceremony. Even though you're a farmer's wife, you'll be my future sister-in-law. It's a norm. We invite our relatives, but the bride and groom have the final say. So we get to decide who to invite.
You know what? Farmers grow vegetables and provide food for people. Have you thought about how much effort farmers make to harvest their fields? And how many people are involved before the food hits the dining table? I suggest you think about it for a moment.
What good will that do for me? It's not something I should waste my brain power on, is it?
Okay then. Why don't you use your brain power to find a job? My brother told me that your job search isn't going well. I don't want the unemployed making fun of farmers.
Actually, I did get a new job. I'm going to work for a big corporation.
What? Really?
Unlike you, freak. I'm intelligent. That's the difference between you and me. I think it's better to keep distance between the brilliant and the weird.
I don't know what you mean. Now that you've gone this far, you can tell me whatever you want to say.
I don't want to see you, my redneck sister-in-law, and you don't deserve to come to my wedding ceremony.
That's fine. But in that case, give me my money back.
What?
I already sent you guys $50,000. Pay me back now. You don't want to have a ceremony paid for with the money from someone who doesn't deserve to attend, right?
What are you talking about? Why are you saying this all of a sudden? I don't know anything about your money. Why are you saying this all of a sudden? We're paying for the wedding ourselves.
That's not true. You didn't even spend a penny. You think my brother and I don't talk?
What?
I know you guys were supposed to pay for the wedding on your own. It's great you're paying $50,000 each without any help from your parents. But your job hunting didn't go as smoothly as you hoped. And you made my brother pay for the entire thing.
Oh, I don't see I forced him to do it. I only borrowed that money because I was short on cash. And your brother was kind enough to say he'd cover it for me.
Oh, that's a great interpretation of things. Did you say you were short on cash? That's not really true either. You were frustrated about your failed job hunt, and you blew it all on shopping. I heard you already spent half of your savings. That's stupid.
Oh my god.
And did you see my kind brother mentioned he'd paid for everything? That's also not true. When he complained about your shopping spree, you said, "If you're going to be my husband, why don't you at least pay in advance?" You pretty much forced him to pay for the wedding, didn't you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I might be harsh because I was having a stressful time. But in the end, he paid for the ceremony up front. And he's not upset about it. He paid for it without complaint. That's it. Done.
You don't know this, but he got down on his knees and begged me. "Can you please lend me $50,000 for the wedding?" he said.
No way. He really got down on his knees and begged?
He came all the way to my place and begged. And I lent him the money because I'm his sister. And look at you. You know nothing about what was going on. And now you talk crap like this? Think about who supported you while you were looking for a better job. And who's paying for your wedding?
I didn't have the slightest idea. I didn't know he borrowed money from you to pay money for my part. He didn't tell me that.
I'm sure he was trying to take care of you in his own way. He said coming up with that amount of money would be too much for someone looking for a job. That's why he needed my help. He didn't want to put pressure on you.
I guess so.
For the sake of my sweet little brother, I didn't mind lending him the money. But I can't think of you as a loving sister-in-law. So I'm telling you to pay me back right now.
That's not possible. We've already paid for the wedding. Besides, I don't start my new job for another 2 months. I can't pay back right now.
You have a great brain, right? That's all you can think of? If you can't afford it right now, you can pay it back later, with interest.
You're kidding me. You're going to put a newlywed in debt? We just got officially married on paper.
Why are you so agitated right now? You got a job at a big company, didn't you? You shouldn't be afraid of going into debt. You make good money and get bonuses too. No worries. You'll be able to pay off the debt in no time.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I can do it. Paying off $50,000 will be a piece of cake. The company is going to pay me $80,000 a year to start, so I'll be making $100,000 a year before long.
Okay then. You can be sure I won't show up at your wedding.
Man, I'm really sorry about all this. Ariel told me that she won't be inviting you to the wedding. I don't even know what to say. It's just messed up.
Hey, don't worry about it. You don't need to apologize on her behalf. And to be honest, as long as she pays me back what she owes me, I don't really need her apology either.
Oh, speaking of which, I've already transferred the money into your account. I made Ariel borrow it, and I've taken care of transferring it to you. So please check your account and make sure it's all there.
Wow, that was quicker than I expected. Thanks for handling it.
No problem, sis. But seriously, this isn't the kind of thing you should be thanking me for. I feel terrible about everything that's been going on between you two. I'm really sorry about it all.
David, stop apologizing. I appreciate your concern, but honestly, I'm just glad she finally got a new job. You were a big help to her during her job search, and I'm grateful for that.
Well, I'm happy for her too. But here's the thing. Something else has come up.
What? What's going on now?
So while she was in the midst of her job hunting, she was taking a lot of her anger out on me. I figured once she found a new job, she'd calm down a bit, you know. But instead, she's been acting even more unbearable.
Seriously? That's unbelievable. She hasn't changed one bit. She's being so childish and immature.
Yeah, it's getting really frustrating. I've been doing my best to support her throughout this whole process. But now, she's acting like she got the job all on her own, without any help from me. And she's even started making these snide remarks like, I'm better than you because I'll be making more money than you. She keeps going on and on about how I should be embarrassed about making less than my own wife. It's just constant, day in and day out.
Wow, that's just crazy. I can't believe she's being like that. She's really lost sight of what's important.
Yeah, it seems like she's really thrilled about working for Eastlake Chemical Industries. I get it, you know. It's a big accomplishment for her. But I was hoping that with her new job and all the responsibilities that come with it, she'd be too busy to keep up with her hurtful comments. I hate to say it, but I'm at my wit's end with her.
Hold on a second. Did you just say she's going to work for Eastlake Chemical Industries?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing she landed that job. But from what I've heard, the workload is going to be massive. So I'm kind of hoping that once she's buried in work, she'll tone down the negativity. And I promise you, once she settles into her new job, I'll make sure Ariel apologizes to you for everything she's said and done. Is that okay with you?
Honestly, even if she did apologize, I just want to put all of this behind us. So don't worry about it. Besides, knowing Ariel, things might not settle down for her anytime soon.
What do you mean?
Well, let me give you some advice as a married woman. If she doesn't change her ways and continues to treat you poorly, you need to start thinking about your own future, David. You deserve happiness and respect in your marriage. And if she can't provide that, you might have to make some tough decisions.
Yeah, you're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, sis. I appreciate your support and understanding. And hey, don't let all of this drama ruin your day. Enjoy your time with your hubby and take care of yourself.
Thanks, David. I'll do my best. Take care of yourself too, and let's catch up soon.
What have you done to me? What the hell did you tell them? I can't believe you sabotaged your sister-in-law's new job.
What? What do you mean by sabotage?
Don't play dumb. The company called me this morning and asked me to go into the headquarters for a meeting. Guess what? They informed me that my job offer has been terminated. You're involved in this, aren't you?
Me? Involved? I'm just a farmer's wife. Where did you get that idea?
The Human Resources Department told me that one of their most important business partners made a complaint. They said, "We don't want anybody working for us who doesn't respect farmers." Eastlake Chemical Industry said they made the decision based on their corporate culture. I tried desperately to find out who their client was, and guess whose name came up? It's you.
Oh, you know that much? In that case, you must know how I'm involved.
No, I don't. Not at all. The moment I heard your name, I got so pissed off that my mind went blank. They explained it to me, but I don't remember a thing.
Are you really all that smart?
I'm a genius. That's why they hired me. But you've ruined my career. How did you talk them into canceling my job offer? Explain yourself.
I don't need to explain. The HR person already told you. We are the ones who files the complaint. My husband, his family, and I are going to do some joint research with Eastlake Chemical Industries. You may not believe this, but we are their important business partners.
Really? You're just farmers and you're doing joint research with a big corporation like them?
You still have no respect for farmers. I'll tell you what, some companies spend a lot of money to work with farmers like us.
No, I don't get it. What farmers do is so little. They do nothing but grow vegetables.
It's not easy growing vegetables. A lot of effort goes into making them look and taste so good. From the time we sow the seeds, it takes a whole season before we can harvest. We sow seeds 10 times a means. It takes 10 seasons. It's time consuming, so we're always thinking about how we can achieve the best results in the most efficient way possible. You have no idea how many of us are working our brains out towards that goal. You're surprisingly stupid if you don't know that.
Excuse me? Are you calling me an idiot? How dare you? A low-class farmer? You don't make good money. It's a terrible job.
Actually, we earn around $700,000 a year.
What? $700,000 per year?
I gave you $50,000 for your wedding, right? There was no problem for me. It was just a tiny bit of money for us. Our income comes from the vegetable sales and the money we make from the research we conduct with the company.
I don't believe you. It's impossible for farmers to make that much money.
Ugh, I don't need you to believe me. Seriously, it's like talking to a brick wall. But fine, whatever. You should really start looking for another job. I mean, it's not like you're doing anything productive anyway. And you said you don't want any part of me? Great. Because I don't want any part of you either. Next time, please find a job in an industry that doesn't involve us. That would be a relief.
Please don't say that. Like, do you even have any idea how hard it is to change jobs in this day and age? It's not like I can just snap my fingers and magically have a new job. And besides, I promised your brother that I would pay back the $50,000 I borrowed from him. But now he's all up in arms, threatening to divorce me if I don't pay it back this year. Can you believe the audacity?
Oh, really? Wow, what a shocker.
Yeah, he's acting all high and mighty now. He said he doesn't want to be pushed around by me anymore. Can you believe that? At first, I thought he was just jealous of me making more money than him. But now, here we are, in this mess. I never thought we'd be in this situation. I mean, seriously, what am I going to do?
Look, Ariel, just calm down, okay? Take a chill pill. You're always making a big fuss about everything. You're so self-proclaimed, well-educated, professional woman, aren't you? So, I'm sure you'll find a new job soon. Good luck with that. Just try your best and avoid being unemployed and divorced. I can't imagine anything more pathetic. Ariel was in a complete frenzy as she desperately scoured the internet and local job listings, hoping to snag a new job opportunity. However, luck seemed to evade her as she received one rejection after another. Determined not to give up, she even reached out to companies where she had previously received job offers, but had declined them for various reasons. To her surprise, their response was far from encouraging. They reminded her of the time when she had deemed herself overqualified for their positions, questioning whether she honestly expected them to extend an offer after turning them down. It was a bitter pill to swallow, and Ariel's dreams of landing a job were put on an indefinite hold. As if her job hunt woes weren't enough, the plans for her upcoming wedding ceremony were now in limbo. It seemed that Ariel and her partner were grappling with a marital crisis, causing everything to come to a screeching halt. The once exciting preparations were now overshadowed by tension and uncertainty. In an attempt to mend the fractured relationship, Ariel's concerned parents decided to pay their troubled daughter and her partner a visit, hoping to act as peacemakers for the embattled couple. During their heart-to-heart conversation, David, Ariel's partner, divulged the troubling details of their recent disagreements and frustrations. He couldn't help but share with Ariel's parents the hurtful things she had said to him. Overwhelmed with a sense of helplessness, Ariel's parents were caught in the middle, torn between their loyalty to their daughter and their desire for a harmonious resolution. Unfortunately, the strain proved to be too much, and the once promising union between Ariel and David crumbled, resulting in a painful divorce that shattered their shared dreams. With her world turned upside down, Ariel found herself having to retreat to the comfort of her childhood home, seeking solace and support from her loving parents. It was a bitter blow for someone who had once envisioned a bright future filled with success and happiness. Now, surrounded by familiar surroundings, Ariel faced the daunting task of picking up the pieces of her shattered dreams and figuring out her next move in life.